know, at our restaurant, we do all kind of cooking, but for me at the house, roasting is the only way to go.
And what's beautiful about this dish is the simplicity. It doesn't have to be complicated to be the best thing you ever made.
It's called the foolproof standing rib roast. It is the roast that all those other things wish they were. So we got about a 5-pounder here. First thing you have to do is take your roast out and set it on the counter for about an hour.
And the whole piece of meat will become pretty much the same temperature, so it'll cook more evenly and more thoroughly.
And all we're gonna put on it is our house seasoning. It is super secret. It's a cup of salt. It's a 1/4 cup of black pepper. It's a 1/4 cup of garlic powder. So we're gonna just season this up really well. I'm gonna coat the outside as much as you can before you go into your roasting pan. So the ribs are down, fat side up.
All right, Jamie, how about throwing the oven door open and let's pop this baby in.
It's at 375 degrees and we're gonna let it go for 1 hour. That fat's gonna melt and drizzle and just completely cover our meat with all the goodness.
A lot of flavor in that fat.
So our standing rib roast has been in the oven for an hour, and this is where the foolproof of the foolproof standing rib roast comes in. You turn the oven off. You do not open the doors. Don't even take a peek for 3 hours.
It's kind of slow cooking. It's crock pot cooking, but without the crock pot.
So at the end of the 3 hours, you're gonna turn it back up to 375 for about 45 minutes, and that brings your meat temperature up again so you can have it nice and warm when you serve it.
Jamie, look at that. That's
Yes,
perfect, man.
sir. Now, when it's done and you pull it out, you're gonna wanna let it rest. And then right into the roasting pan is where we're gonna make our sauce. Stuff is flavor, y'all.
You'd never throw that away.
So we wanna make sure and skim any excess fat off of there. And we're gonna add a little bit of Merlot, a little bit of stock, then the butter and some thyme. You know, we carry this foolproof thing all the way down to the carbon aspect.
All you gotta do is take a look at these bones and just cut between them.
Really good cooking doesn't have to be difficult. The first bite is an explosion of flavor. Juicy, tender, delicious, moist. And then you've got the outside parts that are just got a little bit of caramelization, a little bit of color to them, and they're kind of crunchy.
With the pan sauce, it gives itself such a richness right on top. I tell you what that is right there? That's the best thing I've ever roasted.